to as many zerglings as he can, try to keep the control on the ground. Try to run by those mules and get inside of Calm's base and do some damage there. But Calm at the very least spotting some of those zerglings, forcing them back from the north side. They're going to be able to come in from the south side. But Great is going to have an opportunity because he does have a larger amount of force. He's going to have an opportunity to run in with zerglings and do some damage with that. Calm, I think, finally now has some more mutalisks out there, a larger group, but it's still not nearly enough to fight back the Spore Colony. He's going to need a lot more than that. Great going to go for this natural expansion here. Drones coming up on mutalisks are coming back just in time. Just in the nick of time, should be able to save this with no problem. Not even a single drone going down. Two of them coming off the line, but still in a very good position overall. Just unfortunately for Calm now, this game has kind of turned around a little bit. Ooh, idle drone. Not a good idea in his EVDZ to have an idle drone. But unfortunately now, it is kind of a, I wouldn't say a stalemate because they're not quite necessarily in an equal position, but Great has some decent saturation now on both of his bases, has some decent amount of drones, getting his second gas up. Calm, meanwhile, has been only mining off one base for a very long time, getting some drones out there, might actually get some of them picked off. And unfortunately, the way it is right now, Great is definitely controlling the pace of the game. He's just running those zerglings out there, making sure, trying to pick off a drone, but main deal with that is just go in there, disrupt the economy as much as possible, make sure the mutalisks stay inside of Calm's base rather than flying around and annoying him. Finally just now getting Ozara up, but yeah, making sure those mutalisks stay inside and go and do some harassment, annoy Calm, and if he manages to get a drone kill, drone kill here and there, that's just a big bonus for him. These tactics won't really work forever, but meanwhile, this is going to allow him to get his own large number of mutalisks. Oh, 2 drones! Wow. Calm completely not paying attention there, not moving his zerglings back to defend way too late. Third creep colony going to come in at the front, so I think we're going to see a third spore colony come down. Another just now coming up the spire, so he's going to be mining 2 gas. Great's already been mining 2 gas for quite a while. He's going to be able to get a lot of mutalisks out there pretty quickly as soon as he wants. And Calm, unfortunately, been mining for that 1 gas for quite a long time. Been forced to focus on more than mutalisks. So he, despite that early mutalisk grouping, he's not really going to be able to fight numbers in numbers. So I think this game, the way it is played right now, might just slowly swing into Great's favor. Great has a lot of zerglings down there on the ground, running straight for Calm's base. He's going to be able to continue that, continue putting on the pressure until he can get a large mutalisk fleet out there. Calm does have a production hatchery, but I don't really think it's getting much use aside from zerglings. He's going to be able to continue fighting back these zerglings in there. But overall, he's not really going to be able to... I'm not really too sure what he's going to manage to do because he needs to go and do some damage. 2 creep colonies come down at the front. I think these might be actually sunken colonies. And yet another one. Definitely think these are going to be sunken colonies. He knows he needs them to fight back because I think this is just going to be the final attack here for Calm. It's going to be a do or die thing here. Mutalisks in there all taking spore colony fire. Zerglings trying to come in, trying to fight back Great's own Zerglings. 1 sunken colony comes down. Second sunken colony going to come up as well. I think Great's going to be able to fight this back. Mutalisks still flying around somewhere. I don't see any mutalisks out there. Actually, I don't tell me Calm lost on the spore colonies. That would have been absolutely horrific because I think actually Calm lost most of his forces. Don't see his mutalisks anywhere from what I can see. Don't see anything flying around the minimap. I think he still has them, but still, yeah, there you go. But definitely has been damaged. Not a lot of mutalisks out there for him at all. And very soon we're going to be seeing that mass number of mutalisks coming out there for Great. And I don't think Calm's going to have enough to fight this back. I don't think he has enough units anywhere to fight this back. Great's done an absolutely beautiful job of defending. Still has a decent number of zerglings out there. Going to be able to go out there and defend. Make sure that nothing on the ground bothers him. Just now getting his mutant number up. I think he's just going to get it up to a decent amount before he moves out. I think that would going to be a slightly safer bet. Consolidate his number. Get a decent amount of mutalisks out there. Run out there with his zerglings. I think with a mutalisk count and some zerglings out there, especially with Scourge, he's going to be able to go and do some damage. Still don't know if Calm is mining off a second gas yet or not. As soon as we see a spot, should be doing that at this point, but as soon as we see a spot, the natural expansion, we will actually be able to see that. Great yet again running with a scout, Zergling scout, going to get picked off. There is a second gas, by the way, mining probably for a while, not for Calm. But look at that number of mutalisks for Great, and looking at that number of mutalisks for Calm, Great definitely has a larger number. Might actually go out there and do some harassment because there are no spore colonies on the ground. If he goes out there and massacres the mutalisks of Calm, he's going to be able to go and massacre a bunch of drones alongside. I think even just if flies in there, should be able to actually get a couple of drone kills just with that. And there's a Scourge in the air as well to support him. We're going to be seeing a lot more mutalisks in the air. I think this game's just slowly turning. Unless Calm somehow miraculously manages to fight back that those mutalisks of Greats, he's going to be able to bring him back into this game. But he's just been economically weaker for quite a while, despite the economic damage he did early on. A lot of Scourge to support those mutalisks of Greats. So he's going to have a lot of auxiliary forces for his mutalisks in the air. Is going to be going there and act as a kind of a well, the usual kamikaze troops to try to do some damage. And I think just with initial shots, he's going to be able to come at them with surprise. He's going to go out there, going to be able to be aggressive because there's no Scourge in there for Calm. Going to go out there, get some shots on the drones, picking up, I think, 1 or 2 drones right there. Going to go and engage. Scourge can come in as well. Calm's going to be forced to micro against. He's going to try to fly back and forth, get some of the shots, pick off some of the Scourge. But meanwhile, Great taking the opportunity, picking off even more drones. So he's going to be able to do a lot of economic damage. He's going to be able to control the pace of the game. Zerg running in there as well. Going to yet again go for this. Scourge forcing back, just fighting back, forcing Calm into a corner here. He's run out of Scourge at the moment. Calm has his own Scourge coming in, so Great's going to use the opportunity to run back home. Has even more Mutalisk reinforcement, a lot of Mutalisk reinforcement ready for any time that he needs them, but still Great doing a good job now controlling the pace of the game, completely forcing Calm to drag some of his drones off the main into the natural expansion. A lot of damage now, and Great just going to be able to ride this, going to be able to continue getting Scourge and Mutas out there. And I just don't think Calm's going to have an answer to this. I just don't think. I think the longer, further along this game goes, the longer this game goes on, I think this is going to be Great's game. I just don't think Calm is overall in a very good position. Did a good job of fighting back in the end, got those Scourge in the air just in time to force Great back. But Great just going to be able to continue consolidating his number, going to continue getting his Scourge count up alongside his Mutalisk, and going to go and barrel in yet again and do a bunch of damage. You see a bunch of larvae just sitting around the main for Calm. Not enough. He just does not have the resources. He isn't wasting anything on Zerglings or drones right now because he needs a mute account. He needs those Scourge in the air, but just does not have enough. Still, some Zerglings feelers being sent out there for Great. Actually has something at the 9 o'clock natural minute only. Wondering when they're actually thinking of picking up an expansion there. I don't think actually in a very good time right now. I think it's more risky. I think he has an advantage. I don't think he needs to get his economy up there. He's got Armor 1. Oh, Carapace 1 upgrades now for Great. So this is going to be it. This is going to be the final blow. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage with this. Calm has a lot of Scourge, but that Carapace 1 upgrade, that's going to be the death blow, death knell for Calm here. No way. Just very nice timing here for upgrades. Also for Great. Should actually be able to go for this now. Waiting even more reinforcement. More Scourge and Murmurs coming in here for him. We're going to see what actually manages somehow surprise Calm. Try to make it so that he gets the first shots off. Mutalisk engaging all each other. Scourge flying at each other all points. And now this is the kind of engagement that Great wants. He has the Carapace upgrade. He rips everything to pieces. And Calm GG's. So Great going to even this up at 1-1. Going to run out of his booth. Okay, maybe not. Okay, he's going to run out of his booth, but no smile. It's just stoic expression. The opposite side, exactly the same thing. So we're even Steven so far, guys. Going to go bring you guys a third set.